Song. It's about moving on. This is my song to help me get along. I tried and tried, I cried and cried.
Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jennifer, and you might be finding me here at my YouTube channel, Lime Beauty, but you might also be finding me at my brand new YouTube channel, Hip Miracles. So please make sure to subscribe, comment, and like. I'd love to have you follow along with me. And if you're on Instagram, please follow me there at Lime Beauty Official. If you're interested in knowing more about beauty for those who are overcoming Lyme disease or other chronic illnesses, that's inner beauty, outer beauty, lifestyle stuff, just basically anything and everything. And also a lot of hypnotherapy can be found there and will be found there. Or if you're only interested in the hypnosis and the mind work, then you would want to follow me at Hip Miracles on Instagram, or why not follow both? So if you're driving, now's a good time to press pause and come back to this after you've gotten where you're going, and you can sit back and relax, not be bothered. And so that's what we should all be doing right now before we start this guided meditation, is find somewhere where you can sit back, where you can kick your feet up, where you can relax, where you can dim the lights. And just be uninterrupted for, I don't know, about 15 minutes, give or take. I'm known to go long. And so also, I always recommend using headphones when doing this kind of mind journey. So if you have headphones, they could be noise canceling, they could be AirPods, they could be earbuds, whatever it is, I would get those headphones now. So never listen to this while operating any machinery or your own body. Dim the lights. Don't lie back just yet, but dim the lights. Go ahead and get your headphones. And I'll give you just a moment to do that. And so now we can begin. And so wherever you're going to lie down in just a moment, just sit on the edge of that. And just let your feet be planted flat on the floor. So this is the sole of your foot, the bottom of your feet, just right on the floor. And if you can be barefoot, great. If you can't, that's okay too. And so with your feet firmly planted on the ground beneath you, I'd like you to take just a moment, close your eyes, and now imagine that there's a root system coming out of the bottom of your feet. And so that's just a root system coming out of the bottom of your left foot, a root system coming out of the bottom of your right foot. And that root system travels all the way down to the very center of the earth. And once that root system has touched the center of the earth, it can happen in an instant. For some people, it may take 5 seconds or so. As soon as the root system touches the very center of the earth, you'll feel it in the bottom of your feet. It's almost like a tingling. For some people, it can feel a little bit heavy. For others, it can be the opposite. It can feel very light. But you'll feel something in your feet, even beginning right now. And that's that root system coming all the way out of the bottom of your feet, going through the ground, through the earth, and connecting you with this root system all the way down to the very center of the earth. That's good, just like that. And so now go ahead and open your eyes. And so now we're gonna put our arms out in front of us, just like this. You're just gonna have your arms out. Ooh, my arms look really long. Have your arms out all the way in front of you, just like this. And we're gonna do some connection to the light. Connection that helps us as individuals in time of this viral outbreak. Connection that helps us to share the light and be an intermediary for the people in our lives, for our cities, for our states, for our countries, for our world. And so with our hands out in front of us, eyes closed now. And so with eyes closed, I'd like you to use your inner eye. That's just your inner eye. Sometimes people call it imagination. And when we call it imagination, it almost sounds like it's fake, like it's not real, but that's actually quite the opposite. Imagination is just a word we use to explain seeing with our inner eyes. And so now with your physical, earthly eyes closed, just use your inner mind's eye to see and to look up above your head, not in the physical world, but just in your mind. Use your inner eyes to look above your head. And you'll notice that maybe 15, 20, could be all the way up to 300 feet above your head, there's a sphere of light. It's a big ball of light. And so this big ball of light, it's now going to drop down 2 cords of light. And there's a cord of light that drops down from the ball of light. It's almost like a light string. And it's dropping down from the sky now. And so now turn your arms so that the palms of your hands are facing upward. And so with the palms of your hands facing upward, I'd like you to see with your inner eye that string of light traveling all the way down to the palm of your right hand. And then from that big ball of light, another string of light traveling all the way down to the palm of your left hand. And this light, it begins to lift your hands. Raise your hands, lifting your arms. In this light, these strings of light are drawing your arms up toward this ball of light, way up in the sky above you. And so the more you can feel this light connected to the palm of your hands, the higher and higher your hands go. And the higher your hands go, the better you feel. And so just let your hands be lifted by these strings of light coming all the way from the light above. And so as your hands are connected to the light, as the string of lights pull up your hands and your arms, let me remind you what this light is. And so I call this God light. Some people call it source light. Some people call it the light of the universe, the spotlight of the universe. Whatever resonates with you, this light is representative of the greatest power in the universe. And so now just feel that cord of light, that string of light connected to the inside of your right palm, and then another cord string of light connected to the inside of your left palm. And just let that light lift and rise. Let your arms be lifted up, going higher, higher and higher. Really feel the light pulling your arms upward, lifting, rising, rising and lifting. Letting your hands be pulled upward, all the way up until they are completely pointed in the direction of that sphere of light, that ball of light, up above your head in the sky. Just like that. Let them go just a bit higher now. Feel the light tugging on your hands, lifting them just even a bit more now. And that's good. And so now, you can go ahead and open your eyes, and perhaps your arms are lifted all the way up, and if they are, that's wonderful. And if not, that's fine too, and if it's somewhere in between, good for you, it's all good, it's all right. And so now that you're connected to the light above and grounded to the center of the earth below, we can begin. So now's the time to lie back. If the lights aren't already dimmed, then do that now. Eyes closed. And let's begin. And so in just a moment, I'm going to count us down from 5 to 1. And I'll be going with you, and with each number, we're going to go deeper. And remember, in hypnosis, deeper is the same thing as higher. It's just deeper into the power, rising higher above consciousness. And regardless of your spiritual background, maybe you don't have one at all, and that's okay. You're just enjoying the mind science, and maybe you're extremely spiritual and connected, and that's good too. And so for me, when I go into a process like this, I'm really connecting to my Creator, really connecting to God. For me, this is just another way to pray. And so as I move downward, from 5 all the way down with each number, we'll go 5 times deeper, deeper into the power, the source power, that God power. And also, we will enlighten and elevate 5 times higher, deeper and higher, all at the same time. And so now with eyes closed, lying back, there's no need to try it. You don't even have to listen to me. It happens all automatically. And 5. And so we can begin now going 5 times deeper. And as we go 5 times deeper, we lift up 5 times higher. And so now 4, and just allow yourself to feel what it naturally feels like to go 5 times deeper and higher all at the same time. You don't need to try, it happens all by itself. 3, there's no need to overthink it. All you have to do is feel, nothing outside of this moment matters here. 2, 5 times deeper now. 1. And you are at one with your intuition. And your intuition, it's always at one with you. That's your subconscious mind I'm talking about. Your genius mind. The mind beating your heart right now. The mind breathing for you. And you're connecting deeper to this mind in an intentional way now. 0. And so now that light that we saw just a few moments ago in the beginning of our journey, I'd like you to see and feel with your inner eyes that light as it pours through your fingertips, as it pours through your mind, over your face, moving all the way throughout your entire body, all the way through the root system at the bottom of your feet. And this God light, it pours through you completely, all the way through the root system, connecting all the way to the very center of the earth and tethering you and holding you safe and secure, connecting you to that God light, deeper, deeper, higher and higher, being held safe and secure by the God light above you and through you, and held steadfast, completely stable by the root system below you, just like that. And so now with this light, we're going to share this God light. And so each one of us, at the sound of my voice, with your inner eye, see us all standing in a big circle. Maybe there are 10 of us, maybe there are 20, 30, maybe there are 30,000 of us, all with the same intention right now to share this God light, to share healing, health, immunity, and protection. And we're going to do it together, not with our power, but with the power of the light, the power of the Creator, the greatest power in the universe. And so now with your inner eyes, you see all of us standing in a big circle together, all with the same intention. I'd like us to connect our light now. And so this God light that moves through us, you can also project it out of you to share it. It's never ending. There's an endless flow. There's so much of it. There's more than enough to share. And so with us standing in this big circle now, I'd like you to use your inner power and the God light as it flows through you. Just project it out of your chest area. Just let the light project out of your chest area. And that light that pours out from above you, through your mind, through your heart, through your face, through your neck, through your shoulders, all the way down to your heart, throughout the rest of your body, through the root system, connecting you to the very center of the earth. That light, as it touches your heart, you can project this God light through you and project it to one another now. Project the God light to each other, bringing healing, health, immunity, protection, love, wisdom, peace, guidance, self-esteem, confidence, control, goodness. Share all of that God light with each other, just letting it project out of your chest area from your heart onto one another, to everyone at the sound of my voice, everyone who's here today with us. Whether we're listening at the exact same time or at different times, it doesn't matter. We're all a part of this big circle with the same intention to share healing, immunity, protection, and health. And so now as we project this light out toward one another, now we're going to take it even further. Each one of us now projecting and sharing our light, this God light, the power that moves through us with one another. And now, let's share and protect that light with each other's loved ones and families. And so maybe we're sharing this light with your mother and your father, maybe your children, maybe your grandparents, maybe it's a great-grandparent, maybe it's a niece, a nephew, a cousin, a brother, a sister, an uncle, an aunt, a godparent, whatever it is. We're sharing the light as it moves through us, this God light. We're sharing it with you and the ones you love, and you're sharing the God light as it moves through you with us. And so now, let's project it even further to all of our families, to all of our loved ones, and now to our cities. Whatever city you're in, we are sharing this God light as it moves through us with your city, with our own city, all of our cities. Projecting this God light, letting it beam right through our chests as it continues to pour down from the heavens above, over our head, through our mind, over our face, all the way through to our heart, all the way through our entire body, through the root system coming out of the bottom of our feet, connecting us, tethering us to the very center of the earth. And as this God light moves through us and over us, it projects out of our hearts, and we share it with each other's families, loved ones, and cities. And now let's take it further and project it to one another's states. In whatever state you're in, we are sharing this God light as it moves through us with your state now, with our own states. Maybe a province. Whatever the equivalent of a state is for you, we are sharing this God light with you, your loved ones, your family, with your state. Just like that, your cities. And so now let's take it a step further. As this endless God light, this universal power pours through us, we continue to project it right out of our chest area. Not only with our states, but now with our country. With the United States, with whatever country you're in, projecting and sharing this endless God light with each one of our countries, bringing healing, health, immunity, protection. And this healing, health, and immunity and protection, as it moves through us, this God light brings all of that, sharing that with all of our countries, all of our states, all of our cities, all of our loved ones, all of our families, and with one another and with ourselves. And now let's all pool with the same intention, the most God light that we can absorb in us and through us. And now, as one, let's project this God light through us with our entire world. With every grain of sand, with every plant, with every animal, with every person, every idea, every thought, every place, collectively sharing this God light with our entire world, bringing healing, health, immunity, protection, meeting all of the needs, bringing peace, wisdom, control, love, faith, power, confidence, esteem, comfort. Keep sharing that light with the entire world right now as we stand in this circle, letting our light connect with one another as the God light flows through us from the heavens, projecting out toward our hearts. And then we project our light towards one another, and from there, that big light, it spreads throughout the entire world, allowing that God light, that source light, to reflect and touch on each and every square inch of the entire earth, the entire world, the universe, the galaxies, pushing away anything that doesn't belong here and bringing in the things that do belong: healing, health, wellness, immunity, protection, peace, love, comfort, and more wisdom, more and more connection to power. Always going deeper and higher, just like that. And so now one more time, really letting that God light pour over from the top of our head, moving all the way through us, coming from the heavens, moving all the way through us, all the way through, even through to the bottom of our feet, through the root system that comes out of the bottom of our feet, and traveling all the way down to the very center of the earth. And as this God light pours through us, letting it project out through our chest areas, filling our heart, and then projecting that God light out toward one another, sharing that healing, health, immunity, protection, wisdom, comfort, guidance, clarity. And now projecting that light, that God light, even further to one another's families, to our loved ones, to our cities, to our states, to our countries, to the entire world. And with this light, this source light, this God light, comes everything that we need. And we are bringing it here with intention. The power of having the same intention to channel through us immunity, healing, health, protection, comfort, wisdom, peace, clarity, guidance, ideas, just like that. And so now I'll remind you that this light we project through us, it doesn't stop here. It continues, it's never ending, it's ever flowing. And because you are connected to the light, you'll feel better, you'll be better, finding more clarity, more love, more wisdom, more peace, more confidence. And because you're better, the people around you will be better. And the light continues to move through you. And as it moves through you, it moves through the people around you. And then it moves through them and the people around them. And then the people around them, all the way to every corner of the earth, every inch of our universe. And it's never ending, it's ever flowing. And so because of this, we're getting better and better with each and every passing moment. Each moment that goes by, we are getting better and better. You getting better and better. We are getting better and better. Better and better with each and every passing moment. And we remain connected to the light and fully rooted, fully grounded. And so no matter wherever you go, what you do, you now have the ability to remain connected to the light. And so right now, as we stand here, seeing with our inner eyes, seeing one another, everyone at the sound of my voice, whether you're listening at this exact time, the past, the present, the future, it doesn't matter, everyone at the sound of my voice, all of us standing in this big circle of community together. We now bring forward a blessing of healing, health, immunity, and protection for you, not by my power, not by your power, but by the greatest power in the universe. The source of all good, the source of all love. And so with that God light, and with the power that comes from the creator of the universe, just placing a seal of light all the way around you, all the way around the ones you love, your families, your cities, your states, your countries, the entire world. And that remains with you wherever you go. And so because of this, it's easier to feel better, more confident, happier, healthier, with more wisdom, more peace, more clarity. And that's exactly what we need right now. And as we stand together here in this circle with the protection of light all the way around us, with the light still moving through us, fully and completely connected to source light above us, and fully connected, grounded with our root system to the very center of the earth, knowing that we have everything we need. Always doing better, always getting better, and doing what is good and right for the world around us. And so now in just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. And so with each number, the light within you, that God light as it moves through you, it takes permanent residence in each and every cell of your body, elevating you, enlightening you, fulfilling you, healing you more and more. And so with each number, the light that we collectively project here today and forward, it glows brighter and brighter. And with each number, you're feeling better, stronger, happier, more and more confident. More clarity, more wisdom, more peace, more healing, more health, more immunity, more protection. And with each and every number, you remember you are not alone. You're a part of this great circle of community. Wherever you go, and you can come back here anytime to listen to this again, to remind you that you are a part of this great community. And now one, really see and feel the source light, feeling every single cell in your body, 50 trillion of them, and marking these words on the cells in your body: healing, health, immunity, protection, and whatever else you need. And two, allowing yourself to be cradled, covered and filled with the lights, comforting you, loving you. Three, becoming very aware of your own enlightenment, your own elevation, and feeling better and better. Four, really locking in all of that healing, health, immunity, and protection. Just like that, you've done wonderful here today. Come back anytime to join this circle of community. And now 5, and eyes can open. Welcome back. Feeling good, feeling strong, feeling power, feeling healing, feeling health, feeling protection, feeling immunity, feeling confidence, wisdom and peace. And you are all of those things. And you are a member of this circle of community. Come back here anytime. And now go be the light. You are the light in this dark world, not by our own power, but by the greatest power in the universe. And you are filled with that light. I can see you glowing from here. All of that God light moving through you and bringing exactly what we need into this world right now. And you can feel good about that. You can feel good about being part of the solution. Part of this community of light, love, peace, power, positive change, wisdom. You are part of this circle of community. And thank you so much for being here today. And so for the next half an hour, just allow yourself to do something comfortable. And whether you're going to take a nap, whether you're going to get up and do something, only do so when you feel fully and completely prepared. And at the snap of my finger, fully back, fully alert, ready to do the good things and the righteous things that are meant for you to do in this lifetime. And it's been such a pleasure going on this journey with you today. Please come back soon. All of my best to you. Healing, health, immunity, protection, peace, wisdom, connection. All of that to you and so much more. I'll see you again very soon.
Song, it's about moving on. This is my song to help me get along. I tried and tried, I cried.